My name is Busi Mabuza, and I am the CEO of Business Leadership South Africa. We can shape global policy development and economic growth through ensuring that we participate as business leaders. So I think participation is definitely important in ensuring that the voice of South Africa, the voice of the African continent, and the voice of the broader business, or rather the voice of the broader global South, is actually amplified within the different task forces. The issues that are actually being discussed there are very important issues that affect us as South Africa, as Africa, and the broader global South. It is issues of trade and investment, issues of infrastructure and investment, issues of the just energy transition, issues of ethics, issues of innovation and transformation, issues of digital transformation. So these are all issues that we're actually struggling with, as a country and as a continent. So I really think that the more we actually highlight, why these matter for the African continent, and to ensure that there can be inclusion, inclusion of SMMEs, inclusion of the gender agenda, inclusion of those that are currently excluded. That is the most critical thing, that we can actually highlight to ensure sustainable global policy development. So if the South African business community is going to be successful, we have to focus on SDG 10, which is reducing inequalities. South Africa is currently the most unequal society in the world. We took over that position from Brazil in 2018. We're sitting with 42% unemployment in terms of the expanded definition. We have more people that are unemployed than those that are employed in all the provinces except Gauteng and the Western Cape. You're sitting with more than 60% poverty levels. And it is unsustainable. It is unsustainable to do business in this environment. So the business community realizes that. We realize that we cannot continue to be an island of prosperity in a sea of poverty. We realize that if you have such high levels of domestic inequality, social stability cannot be attained. And if you don't have social stability, then you don't have a conducive environment within which to operate. So the reason why we have joined hands with government, in this country to ensure that we deal with the challenges that we have in this country is precisely so that we can contribute meaningfully into dealing with the issue of inequality, which therefore will address, the issue of unemployment and the issue of poverty. So it is a huge goal for us, SDG 10, reducing inequalities. I think just the fact that we are hosting the G20 for the first time ever as South Africa, the fact that we are the only country in the continent that is a member of the B20, the fact that we've been very deliberate as South Africa to ensure that we don't make this just a South African B20, but an African B20, which then again gives us an opportunity to actually highlight the issues that are important for the country and the issues that are actually important for the continent. The fact that the business community has really significantly showed up, in terms of participating in the B20, the fact that we see this as a platform that we can actually leverage and fully utilize to highlight the issues that are important for us, as a country and as a continent, the fact that we can use this as an opportunity to show why South Africa and Africa is strategic, to the world. The fact that we can highlight the fact that we're the market of the future. We can highlight the fact that we have the youngest population in the world. The fact that we can highlight our strategic importance in supplying labor, to the world. The fact that we can highlight the strategic importance, of South Africa being central, to the broader global economic growth, as it were. So I think that has been quite gratifying and quite important for us as the B20 leadership team.